up, viewers? This is the Treasures of Life show, your home of energy. My name is Jonas Simba, and my sign language interpreter is Irene Chebiwot. I'm talking about plan to unwind because we are coming to the end of the year 2025, and I'm opening up a season to you. That is a secret. That is a heavy secret. It is a deep secret. Open to you, just for you, that seasons can pass you by. There is time for everything. There is time for celebration, and there is time for work. You may be left behind on your season. Give me your views on this on 0111980384. I will say that number again, 0111980384. By the way, I have my private socials, Blind Jonas Simba, Facebook and TikTok. Just follow me there and let's talk. I'm talking about planning to unwind, and I'm talking to people who've been through issues in the year 2025, and they just imagine that because they have been through issues, they don't deserve the season of celebration. Take, for instance, could you have lost eyesight like me? Yes, I didn't lose this in 2025. I lost these eyes in the year 2003. Many people that I was with in school, I mentioned Cabernet High School. I moved to another school just in an effort to see if I can follow my mother, because my mother was working around towns. So I moved so that I can get medical attention to Kakamega High School. And when my mother was transferred again to Bungoma, I moved to St. Teresa's. Those of you who are in St. Teresa's know it. They used to call it Kabula. Yeah, those days. A mixed school, very good in football, very good in soccer. I was following my mother because my mother was working, and the reason why I was following was so that I could get medical attention. I was not the one following. She was the one who was moving me through schools. She's now late. May God rest her soul in eternal peace. She was trying her best to ensure that I get medical attention. But the more she did it, the more my sight went. In fact, I went to a hospital in Tororo, Uganda, and met a German doctor. Tororo, Uganda is a very good eye hospital, as good as Lions Hospital here in Nairobi. After being checked in Lions, Loresho, I went to Tororo in Uganda and I got checked. And they confirmed that I had retinitis pigmentosa and that my sight will not come again. Many persons with disability have their stories to share. They will tell you how they lost maybe a limb, how they lost ears, how they lost eyes. I've met them in many forums. And what is amazing is that I've come to discover that life is good. It doesn't matter what you've lost. It doesn't matter whether you've lost eyes or ears or your feet. It doesn't matter. You can still enjoy life. I have friends who have lost eyesight. I have friends in the disability world who have lost limbs, who have lost ears, and we enjoy life. Come on, life is good. Plan to unwind. What have you lost that you think you want to die for it? You don't want to celebrate life because you've lost money. I understand the place of money in life. Nowadays, money is like oxygen. You need money to make every move. I understand the role of money. I understand it. So your business may have gone down, but you can rise again. Whatever you have lost, you can come back to life. You can enjoy life again. You can come back to who you are. You may have lost a relationship. Come on, there are people who can still love you. You can get in love again. You can get in circulation again. I enjoy when I go around people who love, who care, who are passionate about life. Oh, how I enjoy it. It gives you hope. You need to be around people that will light you up. People that will rekindle you. Unwinding demands that you get around energy. Get around energy givers. Get around movers and shakers. Get around people that are moving stuff. People that are busy visualizing. People that are sharing visions. Come on. How do you want to die and you've not opened a shop? You've not opened a new business. You want to go at this time? Young as you are, just because of a broken relationship. So what will happen to the business that you are to give birth to? Yes, you may be old as you think you are, but you still have a day or two, a month, a year. You still have grandchildren that are looking up to you. Why do you want to go? Why do you despair? Even a day can be fruitful to you. You can be productive. Unwinding demands dreaming again, going back to the drawing board. Unwinding demands that you love again. Light up the fire again. Come on, where is my cologne? Where is my perfume? Where is my expensive scent? Let me dress on it again. I need to go out there and shine. Where is my voice? Where is my song? Unwinding demands that you look for a new song. By that I mean you've sung the song of failure for so long. You get around your friends and your associations, and all you talk about is, oh, my business fell. And the other one, I ask you about that business and you say, in fact, that business is the one that finished me completely. Your language diet, bring it back. You are gone. Come on, you're dead before you're dead. You are gone. Why? Why are you gone? And here is the season of celebration. Bring up that music again. Bring up the music again. It's time to dance again. It's time to dream again. It's time to tell stories again. It's time to do business again. It's time for you to get to the planning room again. It's time for you to go to studio and sing that new song. It is time for you to go to that soccer field and play one more game, or to go to that track and run one more race. It's time for you to get into that office and manage again. It's time for you to write one CV again and send your CV out there again. It's time for you to go out there for dinner again and laugh with friends. It's time. Come on. Can't you see it is celebration time? And you're busy thinking of suicide. You're busy thinking of how the year has taken away from you. Yes, it is heavy what has gone. But life will use what you have left, not what you have lost. You may have lost it. It is gone. You may have lost them. They are gone. They may have blocked you. They may have blacklisted you. But look, lift up your head. Look, I'm saying look with your inner eyes. How sad it is for you not to open your inner eyes to discern that yesterday can never be better than tomorrow. Who said it? Yesterday for Kenya can never be better than tomorrow. No, that is not my story for my country. It cannot be that my 2026 for Kenya can be worse than my 2025 or my 2024. No, not with these many young people that are so young and in love with their country. No, there are so many young people full of talent, full of passion, full of skill, full of aggressiveness. These are the bridges to the future. There is hope. There is hope. I see bridges. I see bridges into tomorrow. That is what I see with my inner eyes. So my story about unwinding is refocusing. As I unwind, I refocus. I am derailed, but I am getting back to the rail again. Look at me. Look at my story. I'm getting back to the rail. So are you. I may have lost my sight as Jonah Simba, but who said I lost my inner eyes? Yeah, you may have lost your feet. You may have lost your feet in an accident. I may be speaking you to in a spinal injury hospital. I may be speaking to you and you've just lost your limbs. You may have just lost something, your ears. You may have lost something on your body. But who has told you you've lost life? Come on, life is good. You will soon realize you don't need those ears to enjoy life. You don't need those eyes. You don't need those feet. You don't need what you think you need so much. There is life ahead of you. Unwind. Celebrate life again. Celebrate life again. Reward yourself. It is time for you to reward yourself. It is time for you to treat yourself. Have you ever sat down and just celebrated you? There is vindication in you. They may have, blackmailed you. They may have spoken all manner of things, broken your image, and you may be feeling sad. But look, that is just a mirror. There is the real you. Celebrate your true you, the real you, the original you. That is the person I'm talking to. I'm not talking to the mirror you, to what they say you are. I'm talking to who you say you are. Who do you think you are? That is the person I'm talking to. You are a champion. You are superior because you have you. You are strong. You are passionate. You have life. You have country. You have family. Look, what is the state of your social life? Just take stock of your social life as you unwind. Don't go to your cocoon. Look again at your social life. Network again. Come on. What is the state of your social life? Are you so afraid to network? Are you so afraid to sell your business, whatever you are, whatever business you're doing? Just write it down. Be strong. Be courageous enough. Fear is a trap. Fear is a trap. Don't get into that trap of fear. Just be courageous to dream. Be courageous enough to dream about tomorrow. I'm talking to someone who has butterflies in their tummy. Why do you have butterflies in your tummy? Did you know that there is an opportunity in time? Anything can happen anytime. Did you know that? The moment you put your mind to fear, the fear of tomorrow, the fear of the unknown, about your country, guess what you do? You attract what you fear. Did you know that? Just start putting your mind on positives. You will soon notice you attract positives. Put yourself in a certain mantra. Put yourself in a habit of thinking of positives. As you wind up the year, good stuff is going to happen to me. I'm going to bump to good friends. I'm going to bump on good friends. I'm going to bump on good friends. There is diversity in friendships. I don't have to have friends who are Kenyans like me. I can have a friend who is an American. I can have a Briton. I can have a Japanese or an Indian. I can have a Palestinian friend. Oh, yes. I can have an Arab. I can have an Israeli friend. I can have a friend who is Ugandan. You don't have to cocoon yourself. Think of just that place you've been. You go to a place you've never seen. As you unwind, go beyond. Break the boundary. Go beyond. Have friends who are people with persons with disabilities. This celebration period, don't just dance with, able-bodied people. Dance even with persons with disability. You will be surprised that blind people like me are also rich. We are very rich. And people who have sight are also rich. I don't have to have friends who are only blind. I want friends who can also see or hear. Friends who are deaf or on the wheelchair. I want to go out with them. I want to take a trip with them around the country on Range Rovers and on manner of, on buses that are on this country, or even take a trip on air. Take some kind of trip around your country this celebration period. You can afford a trip by the seaside or by the lakeside. See how people react, see how people reason, read the world. Come on, be diverse in your approach to life. Don't just cocoon yourself in that same place. You're born there, you go to school there, you die and be buried there. No, you marry there. No, get out, get beyond, see something beyond you. See the other county. Have you ever had a friend from northern Kenya or southern Kenya? Unwind by hearing people who've not been through what you've been through. While you are going through that stress, there is somebody who is going through another totally different season. They're in a season of joy. So when you interact with them, they affect you with their laughter. Did you know that? Yeah, they affect you with their laughter. I meet people who are sighted, and they tell me that I'm tall, dark, and handsome, and they enjoy me this way. So I would be thinking of myself as a blind person, while there is somebody who is just admiring me in the way I am. Come on. Come on. This is a season to celebrate you. Go beyond. Don't be around people who've been naysaying you or talking to you about your challenges, about your incapacitations. Go out to people who can talk good to you. Look for people who can celebrate you. Yes, they can celebrate you for being an African, or being a woman, or being who you are. You are excellent the way you are. So go to places where you can get motivation. None of us can wind up this year without motivation. You need it. And many a times it comes from the other person. Did you know that? A wise person looks foolish when they say they are wise. You cannot say, I'm wise. No, you need someone else to say it. In the same manner, you celebrate people. Go to people that will celebrate you. Come on. I love it when I'm driven by people on wheelchairs. They have good vehicles. They know themselves. People on wheelchairs. But driving good vehicles, I know people who are deaf, and they give me lifts on their cars. They know them. They know themselves. I don't want to mention them by name. I've been driven around this city by some deaf people. Some deaf people, can you believe it? They drive me and I enjoy the ride. Just imagine it. That is how you look at life differently. There is opportunity in what you think you need so much. That is where your opportunity lies. Don't neglect what you have left. You're looking for what you've lost. Yet what you have left is what you need most. You have Kenya. That is what you need most. You have this country. You are crying, fighting hard to leave this country and go where? You are fighting hard to leave Kenya, this wonderful nation. Somebody said it's not Kenya that is bad, it's the people. You can be the change agent. You are the one who can bring change. In this country, there are people that can take you miles, that can have you live your dreams. Did you know that? Right in this country, You can live your dream. You can live your vision right in this country. It is not far out there in the West. I love the West. I talk to people in the West. I talk to them. I know they listen to me. I enjoy being in the company of people from the West. They know it. But more than anything, I enjoy being home. Even when I'm with them and I'm talking to them, I tell them how wonderful home is. Can you believe it? Right next to you, there is life. Plan to unwind. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate your family. This celebration period. Celebrate your people. Celebrate your country. And as you unwind, refocus for your country. Don't think evil for the year 2026 for you. Don't think evil. You are not going to die. For I wish you life. You are not going to fall. I wish you life. Even as I wind up this Treasures of Life show today, I pray for a celebration period that will give you energy, that will give you motivation and give you passion again, that will make you aggressive for the coming year. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. I feel joy again. I feel you being happy again. I feel you rising up. Yeah, come up of that bed. Come up of that depression. Go into your kitchen or something. Go somewhere and just take some tea, some juice. Go out there and, do something. Do something. Come out of that place of giving up. Get out there and celebrate your country again. Celebrate your life again. Celebrate your family. This is the Treasures of Life show. My name is Jonas Simba. My sign language has been Irene Chebiwot. You can get in touch with me on 0111980384 or my private socials, Blind Jonas Simba. See you next week on the Treasures of Life show here at Science TV. Bye-bye.